Hey, if you own a disc mower or a hay bind and you ever get plugged up with grass or some other debris between your rollers and you're looking for a quick solution how to get them undone, I want to show you what I do and how to get back into the field quicker. My name is Brad Kemp. I'm with Blue Nile Farm. Let's get to it. So last evening I was running my Kubota 8032R disc mower through a field, and this field actually has Reed Canary grass, which is relatively tall and relatively very thick. And twice this year I've been plugged up, and normally I never get plugged. And this grass, when it was going through the rollers, would actually completely wrap around a roller. And once it did that, it kept binding up with multiple grasses to the point where it'll actually create a gap of 1 to 2 inches and spread the rollers apart. In turn, it would lock up the rollers, and the clutch would go off on the tractor, and it'd start to smoke. So I actually immediately shut down the tractor, shut down the PTO, and got out. And you're going to have to clear any debris up in the front or in the back, anything you have. Now, you need to have certain tools that I find that make your life a lot easier. So to deal with this, once that happens and you're shut down, this is what I utilize. Now, another thing I want to point out too is you may actually run across an animal or a carcass, and I've heard stories of this before from others where they actually get plugged up in their rollers and then go completely through. And this is where some of the tools may help you out. So let me show you the tools that you'll need. So the first time I broke down, I had two people, me and somebody else, and we were able to stick a bar between the rollers because it was already gapped out, and we were actually able to pry it to open it up. That helps. But if you're by yourself, I have a Porta power system, and I use this adapter here, and I can stick it in between the rollers and actually spread it and give you enough spread that you can pull some of the material through. But if it's too thick, it's too binding. The key to this is that you need a way of cutting the grasses on both sides of the rollers to come off. So I carry a lot of times a razor knife, and this works out great in the field. But if you really also need another way of doing it, I found that having yourself a grinder with the cutoff wheel on it, where you can actually use it and slice a lot of the grasses, will work for you just as well. It depends how much material you actually have in here. The bottom line is this: you need to clear that roller. And to get that roller cleared out, you don't even want to start it on your tractor because it's just going to burn up your clutches more. So do yourself a favor and get that debris removed first before you even think about turning on the tractor. So let me show you the key to this. So once it's cut on both sides and you got everything down, and if you say you can't pull it any further, the key is to turn the rollers. And the only way you're going to be able to turn the rollers, you're not going to be able to do it by hand. For my machine, I use the bar, and I'm going to show you how I use it to turn the rollers. So my rollers actually come at different angles. So you may not have a lot, but you want to get your roller and your bar right as close as you can to the roller itself where you're able to turn. And you can see as I work my way down to closer to between the rollers, and I'm always grabbing a groove, I'm able to turn this. This is the key for you to turn and get that material out. So if you cut on both sides and you start turning it with the bar, you'll clear yourself out very quickly. And that's really all you need. But like I say, this is the most important tool. The Porta Power will only help you as if you have a lot of material across the bottom that you want to clean out quicker. But if you can't free it that way, I suggest you use just the bar. And you can get away with the bar itself, and it'll make quick work of this. So this is the part on the PTO and the shaft that starts where I have clutches, overrunning clutches, where they start to cook. And this thing was getting really hot and smoking, and they were actually working. But after so many times, your clutches are going to be fried. You're going to have to get replacements. But they are actually working for me, so that's a good thing. So, this is where you'll notice you have a problem in the back, and generally it's right here at the clutch. So guys, thanks for watching that video on how to clear out your rollers, when you get plugged up. It was just a quick, simple video. I just wanted to show you what I do. I think it'll work on pretty much many different models and many brands. And anytime you have actual rollers that plug up, this is the method that I utilize. So if it works for you, great. But it at least gives you a starting point to hopefully clear this off. This is a breakdown that could actually shut you down longer than needed, but it's relatively very quick to clear if you do it this method and if it'll work for you. So, again, thanks for watching. Hopefully, this is helpful to somebody, and I'll talk to you guys soon.